Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your boy, the SeanDavieWay Show. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in and tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. Today, I bring you a video on Usher and Justin Bieber. Now, if people didn't know, there has been a lot of tension brewing between Justin Bieber and Usher for quite some time. And it seems that in the year of 2025, the year of truth, that it is all finally boiling over. Justin Bieber is replaced by Dom Inella. For those who don't know who Dom Inella is, I'm definitely going to give you a backstory on him so that before we move on with the video, you kind of have an idea of who we are speaking of. He was born Dominic Innarella. He is a TikTok star. Born February 24th, 2011, he's a Pisces, and he is 14 years old. Dom is a social media personality, online content creator, TikTok star, vocalist, artist, entertainer, performer, and singer, who rose to fame through his use of Dominic Innarella TikTok account. He shares the cover song performances, music performances, and originals with more than 100,000 fans on his platforms. Before his fame, he was cast as Bert in a stage production of Mary Poppins. He was also cast as Michael Hobbs in a production of Elf. He was cast as Nemo in a production of Finding Nemo Jr. He performed a cover song of Justin Bieber's That Should Be Me in a viral TikTok video that was viewed more than 9 million times.
I took my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my light right from the source, yeah, that's it. And I see you, the way I breathe you in. It's the texture of your skin. Yeah, I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go.
Side note, so reasons like this is why I feel that Dom is Justin Bieber's replacement, and I have many examples. Let's start with the viral success. Dom became viral on TikTok for singing Justin Bieber cover songs, which got the attention of people like Usher, among others. The same thing with Justin. That is his start, but instead of TikTok, it was YouTube. Justin had viral YouTube videos of him doing cover songs of people like Usher, Justin Timberlake, and more that got him the attention of those same set people. I believe him doing covers of Justin Bieber songs is what gave Usher the cosign to want to go and check this kid out, just like he did with Justin Bieber, and ended up getting into a bidding war with Justin Timberlake to sign Justin Bieber's success.
There's always that one person that will always have your heart. You never see it coming 'cause you're blinded from the start. Knew that you're the one for me. It's clear for everyone to see. Ooh, baby, yeah, yeah. I don't know the name of it yet, though. You're gonna have to help me out, though. You're gonna have to help me out.
There has been a lot going on with Justin Bieber, and Justin has not been performing since the last tour that he pretty much canceled the rest of the dates and left, and he hasn't dropped an album since. So the people are waiting for Justin. Justin has almost 300 million followers on social media, and that's just counting one social media site. So again, Justin is not a star. Justin is a mega star. There's no city, state, country, any longitude, latitude, geography that he is not known. Everybody knows who Justin Bieber is. And that type of success you cannot buy. There are millions and millions of fans that need to be fed. And Usher was Justin's handler. And Usher lost control of Justin a long time ago. Around the time he pretty much gave him the ditty, he lost control of Justin. And we're going to get to how Justin's fans and the people around him state that even now, within this time, Justin is spiraling. And I also feel that Justin feels that he is being replaced by Dom as well, because Justin Bieber has recently been putting up extremely shady posts, and I think people are getting misdirected. I think people think that Justin's recent posts have been to his fans, and I don't feel that at all. I believe Justin's recent cryptic posts have been to the elite, and also Usher Raymond is who he is speaking to. Usher being Justin Bieber's handler means that you have to keep him in shape, or whip him into shape to get him in that studio and on that stage. Again, he lost control of Justin a long time ago, and Justin has no faith in Usher. When Usher did the Super Bowl, he brought out all of these star-studded guests, and Justin Bieber was nowhere to be found. Although Usher did extend the invitation for Bieber to come and perform, Justin declined. At that time, that's when the fans and the audience could tell that there was definitely something going on between Usher and Justin Bieber. Just a few months back, Justin also unfollowed Usher, and he came forward after his wife Haley was unfollowed on his social media to say that either a troll or somebody had got into his account, a hacker, and unfollowed a lot of people. But he never said anything about Usher being accidentally unfollowed, and still to this day, Justin Bieber does not follow Usher on any social media. Here lies the problem. Justin was promised to the industry by Usher. And with Usher losing control of Justin and not being able to get Justin together enough to get him back in that studio, because time is money, and Justin makes a lot of it. He makes the elite a lot of money. He makes Hollywood a lot of money. And with him not getting back out there on that stage and him still going through the things that he's going through, it's been too long. It's time for a replacement. The show must go on. Usher losing the control of Bieber means I have to replace my, if you will, sacrifice. In other words, the elite is letting Usher know we need Bieber or a replacement effective immediately. So Usher has to follow suit. So what does Usher do? He comes and co-signs, just like he did Justin at the age of 14 years old, Dom Inella. This is where Dom comes in as the replacement of Justin Bieber. Also warming up Justin Bieber's fans to let them know, like, hey, we got a new great artist. We got someone that will actually perform and make albums and get on that stage. And Dom is the perfect replacement. Why? He's innocent. He has no notoriety in the industry as of yet. He's a newbie. And on top of that, Usher has his heels inside of Dom. Dom, just like Justin Bieber, sees stars when he sees Usher. So he wants Usher's influence, because if not for Usher, Bieber would not be Bieber. Bieber would have been successful, but not as successful with Usher backing him and co-signing him to the Black audience. Justin having a soulful voice means that he can transition into pop, but he had to start off in R&B so that he could be a crossover right away. They knew that Justin would have the white audience. They knew that he would eat them up. But when it came to the Black audience, the ones that predominantly make the music industry what it is, with purchasing music and listening to music, DJs, stuff like that, they needed a cosign. They needed somebody to come in and open the door and say, this person is acceptable. It's been like that since the beginning of time when it comes to music, no different than Eminem and so many other white artists that have came out in a more so hip hop or R&B dominated field, the Robin Thicke's and Justin Timberlake's, the people that transition into R&B, they need a cosign. Otherwise, they will not just be accepted. In order for this to happen for Dom, they need someone huge in the Black industry to come forward and give that cosign. Diddy is in jail. So since Diddy is locked up, they have to use Usher. Usher, bring us a new Justin. The elite is ready to get rid of Justin Bieber. They have had it with Justin, which is super sad that they just eat these people up and spit them out, bring them in the industry as an innocent and then destroy them and then just discard of them like they meant nothing. Dom seems to be a great artist, but again, if you notice, everything that has brought Dom as of recently into the forefront is Justin Bieber. All of the songs he's singing, majority of them, I should say, are Justin Bieber cover songs and whatnot. So there's definitely something behind that. And I believe, in my opinion, that the industry is warming Justin Bieber fans up for a replacement. And again, that doesn't mean that people that are diehard Justin Bieber fans and Belieber fans, that they are going to just cut Justin off and jump onto the Dom bandwagon. But again, Dom isn't innocent. This is why it's perfect. Because how can you look at Dom and say, oh, you're a copycat, you're stealing, you're this, you're that, for someone that he's just a fan of? Dom clearly is a big Justin Bieber fan. So is this him stealing from Justin, or is this just him being a fan? Was Justin Bieber stealing from Usher, or was he just a fan of Usher? Again, I think this is a replacement tactic. They do it all the time in the industry. And I believe Justin Bieber feels the same way. He has been saying certain things and putting cryptic posts on his social media, speaking to specific people. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't think Justin is talking to his fans. Justin is usually more specific when he is speaking to his fans. I think this is him speaking to the elite and also people like Usher. Let's get into it. Justin Bieber seemingly slams people who talk ish about sparking concerns with fans. Justin Bieber comes out guns blazing to teach his worrying fans a few lessons from the Bible. The pop singer took to his Instagram story to issue subtle warnings to people who are spreading stories about him. Justin Bieber has been raising health concerns among his fans after a few public appearances where he appeared gaunt and unkempt. The father of one penned a few words of wisdom on his Instagram account, which told a short story about Jesus and how he raised Lazarus from the dead. The first part of the post read, Jesus didn't heal his best friend Lazarus right away, even though he knew people would talk ish, saying how could he be God if he didn't heal his best friend? But Jesus wasn't trying to please everyone and didn't allow people to rush him. He knew what he was capable of. He continued his session in the second slide, explaining that the central theme of his story on Jesus revolves around the idea that, despite appearances, Jesus is never late. While those around him may believe he was delayed and allowed his best friend Lazarus to die, he ultimately arrives and performs the miraculous act of raising him from the dead. This decisive moment illustrates Jesus' authority over life and death, Justin wrote. Justin's team has practically fallen apart as the blast shared that concerns are growing about the pop star's well-being, particularly regarding his potential struggles with illicit drugs. Justin's estate manager and personal assistant, Mateo, recently resigned to pursue an acting career. Having garnered awards for his previous work, callers who had previously been working with Justin since 2018 chose not to comment on his departure or experiences during his time with the singer. Additionally, the performer has reportedly severed ties with several bodyguards and drivers since the birth of his son, Jack Blues, with his wife, Hailey Bieber. Justin has reportedly experienced significant changes in his life, making him cautious about who he surrounds himself with daily. Trusting others has become a challenge for him. He is also opting to move around with fewer bodyguards and drivers, choosing instead to take the wheel himself during outings with Hailey. Despite these adjustments, those close to him are supportive and ready to help whenever he needs it. So side note, Justin's team has fallen apart. He also got rid of Scooter Braun, who managed him for years. Scooter also managed people like Ariana Grande and many others, but Justin let him go among other key important people in his team that helped him thrive in the first place. But that's not the part that you should be paying attention to. The part you should be paying attention to is that Scooter Braun and Mateo have been linked to Dom. It appears that both of them have interest in Dom. So again, all of the people that work with Justin, all of the people that got Justin to his stardom are now going over to Dom and trying to get Dom to be the next big thing. Well, is that the next big thing or the next Justin Bieber? In Justin's cryptic post that he's been putting out lately, speaking of Lazarus, etc., I feel that that is Justin stating he is Lazarus. I don't think Justin's talking to his fans when he's saying this. I think he's talking to the industry elites and the people that are trying to force him back into the studio and force him back on stage. So his reference to Lazarus is basically him saying Jesus will revive him. Jesus will bring him back in his own time. God is not the type of person that would care about what people have to say. And I think that that is the industry, the people that worked for Justin and the ones that make a lot of money off of him. He's basically saying, like, I'm not worried about what y'all think of me and what y'all think I'm doing and how I'm living my lifestyle and how y'all want me to get back in the studio and make new music and albums and tour again. I don't care about none of that because I am not ready. But when I am, Jesus will revive me. Jesus will raise me from this celebrity passing or unaliving that they've done to his character and also him as an artist. So yeah, he has been down. He has been like deceased in the celebrity world, in the entertainment world, but he will be risen, and that won't happen without Jesus because Justin is extremely religious. He has been trying his hardest to live by that Bible, and people mess up. Like, they make mistakes. We don't expect Justin to be perfect. So again, I don't think he's talking to his fans because his fans is not talking ish about him. It's the people that are reliant and dependent on him getting back out there on that stage and making billions of dollars. In the next post, I feel that he's definitely talking to Usher and the industry as well. Let's get into that. I don't know about you, but I don't think it's a coincidence that Usher co-signs Dom on the 7th. And then on the 8th, Justin Bieber comes out with a post speaking of not owing anyone anything. So again, I believe that these two things are connected. Let's get into it. Justin Bieber posts worrying 5-word statement amid growing concern for his well-being. This was March 8th. Justin Bieber has raised eyebrows with a cryptic post on Instagram, leaving fans worried after he told them, "We don't owe anyone anything." The pop sensation 31 shared the message with his 294 million followers just days after a video surfaced showing him smoking a bong. In recent weeks, Justin has been drawing concern for his disheveled appearance, with some even accusing him of acting like a teenager and losing touch with reality. His latest post reads, "We have nothing to prove today. Just the gift of life today to accept and receive. Nothing is owed to us, and we don't owe anyone anything." Side note, I do not think that this is about anyone other than Usher. I believe that Usher and Scooter Braun and others co-signing Dom, Justin knows what this is. He sees that Dom is singing all of his songs. He sees that Dom has a voice very uniquely compared to Justin's. They sound a lot alike. They're like one and the same. I definitely think Justin's voice is more mature and more established. Again, Justin's not a 14-year-old anymore, so he definitely sounds like a grown man now, as he should. But it seems like Dom's voice will do the same thing, that Dom's voice will mature into a more so of a Justin Bieber sounding sound. I do think with his own music that Dom will create his own lane with his voice, but he will always be compared to Justin. And I feel that that is deliberate, because why are all of the people that were interested in Justin Bieber now interested in Dom, instead of Dom just coming out and other record executives and other people that have labels and whatnot being interested in him? Dom is being targeted by Usher. Usher is bringing Dom deliberately to the elite because he fumbled the ball with Justin Bieber. Again, Usher was Diddy's basically sacrifice, if you will, to the industry. He gave them Usher at a very young age, between the age of 12 and 14 years old. He gave Usher to the industry. And then it's Usher's turn to do the same thing. All artists have to do this in a certain league of this industry. So Usher brings Justin forward, but Usher dropped the ball with Justin, and Justin has not lived up to the qualifications that the elite needed him to match. Like Usher is still doing to this day what Diddy gave him to the industry to do. Usher's still making music. Usher's still touring. He's still doing everything industry is requiring of him. But when it comes to Justin, Justin is doing no music, no tours. And the elite was requesting Justin get back on stage, and Justin said no. So then the elite reaches out to Usher. Usher, get Justin back on stage. Usher reaches out to Justin, and it fails. So now Usher is still in debt to the elite. So this is where Dom comes in, and Dom is like perfect because he's young, he's an innocent, all of those things. And that is what the elite loves. This is what they rip apart. They make a good person bad. So this is Dom's path. This is his future, Justin Bieber. So in Justin's cryptic post stating that he doesn't owe anyone anything, he's definitely talking to Usher and the elite. I don't owe y'all anything. My contracts are up, the majority of them, and the ones that aren't up don't really have anything to do with you. So I don't owe y'all anything. So don't feel like because y'all going to get this Dom boy and trying to replace me and whatnot, that's going to put a fire underneath me and make me want to jump back on stage. No, do your thing. I could care less. So Usher has completely given up on Justin. At this point, it is a wrap. And like I said, Usher was Justin's handler. Think about Whitney Houston. When Whitney Houston first had Bobby Christina, she did not want to tour. She didn't want to do any music or anything. She just wanted to be a mom. She didn't want to do no movies, nothing. So Clive Davis convinced her handler, which was Bobby Brown, to make Whitney go back on stage, to make Whitney do the movie, to make Whitney go back into the studio. And it worked. So it's the same thing here. Since they can't get Hailey Bieber to do it, since they can't get Usher to do it, now it's time to replace him. He has to go. I think that's another reason why the elite is trashing Justin's image and trying to make him look like a bad person, that he's lost touch with reality. He's crazy. He's just doing anything. We can't trust him. And also making the fans feel that way too. Like, yeah, don't look at Justin. Justin's over with. It's a wrap. He's just over there, an addict and whatnot. Look over here at Dom, this new, fresh and improved Justin Bieber. You know, come over here. He is going to get on stage. He's going to make albums. He is the new Bieber. And again, Bieber has millions and billions of fans out there that want to be fed, that want new music, that want him out there on that stage. But they were willing to wait for Justin to do it in their own time. The elite want money, and they want money now. So they're not going to wait for Justin to get it together. They're going to destroy Justin. They're going to rip things away from him. Look at his team has already been disbanded. Then you got his wife, him not wearing his ring, rumors of them may getting divorced and stuff like that. So they're definitely trying to rip Justin apart in front of our own eyes. So I pray for Justin, and I hope everything works out for him. And shout out to Dom. I think the same thing with Dom. I feel that he has been placed in a rough position as an artist because, again, there's no way of him getting away from the Justin Bieber type of marketing. They will market him just like they marketed Justin because they are one and the same. You have people that have been similar to other artists like The Weeknd. He definitely gave a Michael Jackson vibe, sounded like Michael a lot of the times, but he was not copying off of Michael Jackson. That's just The Weeknd's voice. A lot of voices are uniquely the same. And I think The Weeknd went down his own lane instead of trying to be Michael Jackson. So when it comes to Dom, I don't know if he's going to be able to necessarily do that because they are labeling him and angling him to be the new Justin Bieber. That wasn't the plan with The Weeknd. It was just, he was a great artist and let's see what he does. With Dom, we want Bieber. I love you all. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Do you think Dom is replacing Justin Bieber? Do you think that Usher is doing everything in his power to help the elite rid Justin Bieber so that they can trophy Dom? I love you. Until the next video. Bye.